Hi, I'm professional sports handicapper Ross Benjamin of RBWins.com. It's Tuesday, September 1st. Time for another edition of my free pick segment. Boy, oh boy, time flies as the calendar turns to September today, and that only means one thing. Football is right around the corner. College football begins officially on Thursday, some games on Saturday, and then an intriguing Monday matchup on Labor Day, Monday night, that is, where BYU travels to Annapolis, Maryland to take on the Navy midshipmen. So encouraging signs in this COVID-19 era. We're going to have some college football. How long that lasts is anyone's guess. Hopefully we can get through an entire season. In any event, let's look at the positive, what's in front of us right now. I'll be having some college football free pick videos later this week, as well as the NFL begins a week from Thursday. The September 10th is the Kansas City Chiefs will host the Houston Texans in that annual Thursday night season opener that usually involves the defending world champion playing at home, although last year was an exception to the rule as Chicago hosted Green Bay. In any event, a lot of good things on tap coming up, folks. So if you haven't subscribed to the OSGA YouTube channel yet, please do so. It's absolutely free. There's no charge involved, no strings attached. You'll be notified right away upon any of my sports betting videos going up right here on this YouTube channel. For those of you who have subscribed, congratulations. You've done very well over the last year, and I thank you for all your support that you give me throughout that time. Now, let's get to my free pick for today. It comes in Major League Baseball. As you can see, the image behind me is the Milwaukee Brewers and the Detroit Tigers is the game that we're going to focus in on today. That game will be played at Miller Park in Milwaukee. We're going to take a look at the total in this contest, which is currently at 9.5. By the way, folks, if you were with me yesterday, I gave you a nice free pick winner with the St. Louis Cardinals plus 101. They were a 7-5 winner over Cincinnati. So let's continue to winning today. This is a Detroit team that's quietly having a pretty good year considering where they've been the last couple seasons. They're right. They're still on the cusp of contending for that number 8 playoff seed in the American League. They've won 5 in a row, and they certainly haven't beaten up patsies in doing so. Their last 5 wins have come against pretty good teams in the Chicago Cubs and the Minnesota Twins. However, all 5 of those games took place at home. But there's one thing that I'm looking at with the Tigers lately, and that's the fact that their bats are really coming around. As a matter of fact, over their last 7 games, the Detroit Tigers have a .335 team batting average, as well as a .926 OPS. That's very, very good, folks. I believe they've scored 7 runs or more in 5 of their last 9 games now. So quietly, the Detroit Tigers have made a nice turnaround compared to the teams they put on the field, like I alluded to the last couple seasons. Michael Fulmer gets the start for the Detroit Tigers, and he's been in horrible form off his last 3 starts. As a matter of fact, Fulmer in those 3 outings, a 10.30 ERA and a 2.08 whip while averaging just 2.9 innings pitched per start. That's not very good, folks. And this is also a Detroit bullpen that has not fared well on the road. They haven't been horrible, but their 5.40 ERA as a staff on the road as a bullpen leaves a lot to be desired. Milwaukee has really struggled this year offensively. And when I say that, yeah, you look at the Brewers, a little bit of a roster change from a year ago, but this was an explosive offensive team last year. And, you know, Christian Yelich is starting to come around. Ryan Braun is starting to show small signs that he might be able to get it together, because both of those players that hit in the middle of the lineup have been extremely disappointing to this point of the year thus far when you look at their whole body of work. Having said all that, despite their offensive struggles, this one really jumped out at me. Whenever the Brewers have a total of 9 or 9.5 this year, they've gone 13-1 to the over in those situations. And the sense that I can make out of that is quite simple. Either the Brewers don't have one of their better starting pitchers on the hill on that particular day, or they're facing somebody who's in struggling form like Michael Fulmer is right now. And also, speaking of the Milwaukee starting pitcher, it's Josh Lindblom. And in 6 starts this year, the Brewers have gone 5-1 over the total when Lindblom is their starting pitcher. And I can almost be rest assured, I'll bet the majority of those situations, without even looking deeper, Lindblom saw a total of 9 or 9.5, and probably 4 or more of those contests that he started. Having said all that, I like this one to be a high-scoring affair. I'm going with the Detroit Tigers and Milwaukee Brewers to go over the total of 9.5 for your free pick on Tuesday, September 1st. That's Detroit, Milwaukee, over 9.5. Just a reminder, folks, off a 3-0 sweep yesterday with my Major League Baseball pay selections, I had the Atlanta Braves -1.5 at moneyline odds of -124. Easy 6-3 winner over the Boston Red Sox. The Chicago White Sox -123, and they prevailed over Minnesota 8-5. And I also had the Kansas City and Cleveland game under 7.5. Easy winner there, 2-1 final score in favored Kansas City. 3-0 sweep, 34-22 with my last 56 Major League Baseball paid selections. That's good for 61%, folks. I'll have another Major League Baseball pay selection up at my website, which is rbwins.com. And folks, if you haven't visited my site, I offer daily packages, and I also offer guaranteed subscription packages. Now, my daily packages aren't guaranteed. They're designed for people who just like to dabble in once in a while, but they are offered right at my website. And also the subscription package is $149 for an entire 7 days, $499 for an entire 30 days. That covers every sport that I put out, every pick that I put out. And I give you this guarantee: if you're not making a profit at the end of those subscription plans, when your package expires, I will extend your package until you have to do so. Now, up until this past week, that's been a moot point. However, after having a terrible weekend, like I alluded to, I bounced back with a 3-0 yesterday, and we'll go on another winning streak starting yesterday and continuing right on through the weekend this week as well. So join my website, rbwins.com, register there. It's a one-time registration before you sign up for either a week, a month, or an annual package. Also, a reminder, those daily picks are up Monday through Sunday. Till the next time, good luck. God bless. I'm Ross Benjamin, and it's been a pleasure.